Did you know that in 2003's Midnight Club 2, if you're idle for too long whilst riding a motorbike, this will happen? Hello and welcome back to Hidden Video Game Details, the series that aims to show you things that you may not have known about your favourite games. If you know of a video game detail that you think I should cover, then please let me know in the comments down below and I'll do my best to check it out. Oh, and of course a huge thank you to my Patreon backers and YouTube channel members for their awesome support. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Right, let's begin today's video with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Now, Jedi Survivor might just be one of the most frustrating games I've ever played. When everything is working as it should, it's an excellent sequel to 2017's Fallen Order. The trouble is, things rarely work as they should. The footage that you're watching was captured on the Xbox Series X, and hopefully you can see how the game's performance is all over the place. Now, I'm not someone who believes that frames per second are the be-all and end-all, but there is no denying that inconsistent performance can really detract from a game's feel. It's such a shame, as there are several moments in Jedi Survivor where it's clear that the game was made with love. A perfect example of this are the conversations that you can listen in on as you explore. I mean, this conversation between a raider and a droid will always make me smile.
That means it's mine. Now go, lock it down.
What about survivors?
No, none. Understand?
How can you be sure? The ship is still...
You make certain there are none. Get it?
Oh, I get it. Understood. The ship will be liberated. For the Bedlam Raiders.
Yeah, for the Bedlam Raiders.
You can even find a droid who is simply enjoying the view before you came along.
Take a look at that view. Is that a giant crater? Wow. I got it so easy. Guard the cliff, crush the locals, look at the scenery. Nobody's getting past me, not without a blaster hole in him. I wonder if I'll get promoted for doing such a good job. Then I'll get the other droids to guard the cliff. Oh, but then I won't see the scenery. Now that's a dilemma.
Plum assault. Oh, they were right. What a view.
This is particularly cool, as Cal will comment on the scenery if you look at the view. The other detail that I've noticed in my short time with Jedi Survivor can be seen when interacting with lovable droid companion BD1. If you hold down on the D-pad, you can do this.
Hey, buddy. Doing all right, BD? How's it going, buddy? Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Like I said, Jedi Survivor is a very frustrating game, mainly because it's really good. So fingers crossed, Respawn can sort these performance issues out. Next up is Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Now, in the last episode of this series, we discovered a blacksmith's with some musically inclined hammers. Well, today's Tiny Tina's detail can be found by simply waiting at the game's main menu. If you wait long enough, several events will occur in the background. Now, I know that Tiny Tina is a much beloved Borderlands character, but seeing her giant face appear behind the castle creeped me out way more than it should have. Next up is one of the coolest details I've found in a long time. Silent Hill Shattered Memories is a survival horror game that was released for the Nintendo Wii in 2009 and for the PlayStation 2 in 2010. Now, one of the big features of Shattered Memories was the ability to use a cell phone. You could use your phone as a torch, a GPS map, and even make phone calls. Well, one of the many numbers that you can call in Shattered Memories is this.
Thank you for calling Konami Customer Support. How may I assist you today? Hello? Hello? Our caller ID shows that you're calling from Silent Hill. I regret to inform you that you are beyond even our help.
So calling 573 will put you through to Konami Customer Support, who soon realise that you're in Silent Hill, so can't help. It's a really funny detail. Next up is Call of Duty World at War. Now, given that World at War released after the blockbuster success that was Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, it was always going to have a tough time making the same impact. But the fact that people are still talking about World at War nearly 15 years later is a testament to just how good this game is. Now, the detail that I wanted to share from World at War is one of the most foreboding moments I've ever seen in a video game. On the eviction level, you and Soviet allies find yourselves underground, and it's when doing battle in the tunnels, you can see this. So for some reason, rats start to flee the tunnels. It's only when looking up that you see the giant wall of water rushing towards you as the Nazi forces attempt to drown the Soviet army. Like I said, it's a really cool detail and one that gives you a warning of what's to come. Right, let's end today's video with Dead Island 2. Now, in the last episode of this series, we discovered that you could use water to wash away blood, which is handy as the zombie that we're interested in today makes one hell of a mess. The Burster is a slow-moving zombie that looks to get close before exploding, causing massive damage in the process. Now, despite its seemingly evil intentions, the Burster may not be so bad after all. If you listen closely when near a Burster, you can hear this. So bursters will actually speak before they go boom, sometimes even saying goodbye. It's a really nice touch. Now, full credit for this final detail has to go to Ezio on Twitter, who pointed out one of the funniest video game details of recent times. Now, I don't know about other countries, but here in the UK, people love to get tattoos written in foreign languages. The person with the tattoo usually claims that there is a deep meaning behind the writing, but on some occasions, the tattoo isn't deep at all. Like this picture, for example. Well, it seems that even LA has gotten in on the Chinese tattoo trend, though the symbols may not mean what you think. At Venice Beach, you can find a henna shop with several Chinese symbols on the wall. The thing is, if you translate these symbols, just like Ezio did, then you will discover that they basically read like the menu at your favourite Chinese restaurant. Like I said, a huge shout out to Ezio for using his Chinese skills for the discovery of Easter eggs and details.